As the government shutdown wears on, some are trying to ensure a certain group of federal workers get a hot meal: the military. Earlier today, the United Soldiers and Sailors of America held an event in Accokeek to distribute food to military families. Our Lionel Donovan spoke to the organizer of the event. He joins us in studio with more on that. Lionel?
Good evening, Larry. Well, John Uri says normally he's able to reach out to the press offices at military bases in the DMV to help spread the word. However, since the government is closed, so are those offices. And Uri says fewer people ended up coming today. But even with the smaller crowd, he says around $10,000 worth of food was given away today, which shows how many of our service members need this.
Look at all this food. This is a huge blessing.
John Uri has been helping the country's military families since 2013, when he started United Soldiers and Sailors of America. The goal? To make sure those who protect our country can come home to a warm meal.
Those who serve our country and those who sacrifice so very much for us and for our freedom should never have to worry about feeding their families or putting food on the table.
On Sunday, the organization distributed food to military families in Accokeek, Maryland. Uri says during the lead up to events like this, he can rely on military bases in the DMV to help let people know through their social media platforms. But this time, the government was closed.
Normally, we get wiped out with, end up needing more food. And not enough people knew. And we can only do so much word of mouth without those social media channels.
Uri says while this shutdown makes things harder, it highlights a long-standing issue many military families face. Last year, the U.S. Department of Agriculture released a study showing that more than 25% of the military community is food insecure, more than 2.5 times the rate of their civilian counterparts.
It is very difficult, especially if one spouse is deployed, the other is home with the children. It's difficult. You're relying on one military salary.
Last week, President Trump signed a memorandum directing the Pentagon to reroute funds to pay military personnel. On Saturday, the Trump administration said it would use unspent Department of Defense R&D funds to cover those checks, while congressional Democrats have questioned its legality. Meanwhile, Uri says it's critical that the armed forces are provided for no matter what.
They are on the front line defending the very freedoms, the very Constitution that we hold dear. They need to be paid. Their families need to have a healthy meal on the table at the end of the day.
Now, Larry, with the holidays coming up, Uri says this kind of assistance, or the need for this kind of assistance, is only going to grow. He went on to call on the community to donate what they can in order to make sure soldiers and their families get a warm meal. Back to you.
All right. We know that folks here in the DMV step up when they are called to do so, and we know that they will do the same here as well. Lionel, good to see you. Thank you.